This video covers Gauss Math Contest 1999, Grade 8. Number 1, 10 cube plus 10 square plus 10 equals 10 cube is the 1000, 10 square, that's the 100, plus 10 equal to 1110. So the answer is A. Number 2, 1/2 plus 1/3 equal to, least common denominator is the 6. 1/2 is the 3/6. 1/3 is the 2/6. The answer is the 5/6. So the answer is E. Number 3, which one of the following gives an odd integer? The choice is 6 square. 6 square is the 6 times 6. Even times even, always the even, 36, not the odd. The choice B, 23 minus 17. 23 is the odd integer. 17 is another odd integer. Odd minus odd or odd plus odd, always the even number. So this one equal to the 6, not our answer. Choice C, 9 times 24, odd times even, always the even. So this is not our answer. So the 9 times 24 is the 4 times 9, 36, 2 times 9, 18. That's the 216. The choice D, 9 times 41. So the odd times odd always equal to odd number. This is the odd number. That's the 936, 369. So this is the odd. The last one, 96 divided by 8. Even divided by even, may be odd. So we calculate that's the answer 12. So this is not odd. Only the odd number is the 9 times 41. Therefore, the answer is choice D. Number 4, what is the remainder when the 82460 divided by 8? We know the number divisible by 8 must be the last 3 digits divisible by 8. We use the last 3 digits. 460 divided by 8. 5 times 8, that's the 40. 60, 7 times 8, 56, remainder 4. Therefore, the answer is C. Number 5, in the diagram, line segments meet at the 90 degree as shown. If the short line segments are each centimeter long, what is the area of the shape? We divided the shape into the 4 square because the short line segments are the 3 centimeter. So that's the 3, 3, 3, 3. All the 3 and the bottom 3. So that's the 4 square. The area of the square equals the side length square. Side length is the 3. 3 square, that's the 9. Total has the 4 square. So that's the 4 times 9 equal to 36. Therefore, the answer is B. Number 6, the average of -5, -2, 0, 4, and 8 is average equal to the sum of the numbers divided by number of the numbers. So we add these 5 numbers together. Divided by 5 equal to 8 minus 5 minus 2, that's the 1. 1 plus the 4, that's the 5 over 5, that's the 1. Therefore, the answer is A. Number 7, if the sales tax rate were to increase from the 7% to 7.5%, then the tax on a 1,000 item would go up by. So tax rate right now is 7.5%. Original one is the 7%. So tax rate increased 0.5%. And the item is the 1,000. What's the 1,000 of the 0.5%? That's the multiplication. 0.5% times 1,000. Percentage cancel the 20 equals to 0.5 times 10. It's 5. So the $1,000 item tax would go up. Answer B. Number 8. Tom spent part of his morning visiting and playing with friends. The graph shows his travel. He went to his friend's house and stopped to play if they were at home. The number of the houses at which he stopped is. Now we follow times the travel from the home. That's the distance 0 from the home. When they go to the 0.5 kilometer, he didn't stay there. He back to home immediately. That means the friend's not at home. And then at the 20 minutes, he go to another friend's house, stay there roughly around the 40 minutes. So he stayed there 40 minutes and playing. And this is the play because the distance, not the change, for about the 40 minutes. So they stay there and then back to home. At the 70 minutes, he go to another friend's house and stay there another 40 minutes. So stay there, not moving. That will be the playing. And then back to home. So he only stay at the 2 friends' home and playing. The answer is choice B. Number 9. Andrew is hiking on the passes shown in the map. He is planning to visit sites A to M in alphabetical order. He can never retrace his steps, and he must proceed directly from the one site to the next. What is the largest number of labeled points he can visit before going out of alphabetical order. Now, he starts from the A. Alphabetical order is to B, and then C, D, E, and then F, G, H, I, J. Till now, he's still in the alphabetical order, but from the J to K, he will retrace the G, then can go to the K. So because the rule not allow the retrace, so from the J, he cannot go alphabetical order. The total labeled points he visit is from the A to J. That's the 10 letters. So the answer is D. Number 10. The area of a rectangular shaped garden is 28 square meter. It has the length 7 meter. Its perimeter in meters is the rectangle area equal to length times width. This problem area is 28, length is the 7, the width not given. So we solve this equation. W equals the 4. What's the perimeter? The perimeter of the rectangle equal to 2 times the length plus the width. So the 2 times length is the 7, width is the 4. 7 plus 4, 11 times 2 equals 22. So the answer is A. Number 11. Which of the following number is an odd integer, contains the digit 5, is divisible by 3, and lies between the 12 square and the 13 square? We start with the first is the odd integer. So in this problem, only the choice C 156, not odd, contains the digit 5. The B 147 not contain the 5. We cross that. And the divisible by 3, the rule of divisible by 3. The number divisible by 3, that means sum of the digits must be divisible by 3. The choice A105, 1 plus the 5 is the 6 divisible by 3. D165, sum of the integer is the 1 plus 6 plus 5, 12 divisible by 3. Choice E, 175, 1 plus 7 plus the 5 equal to sum of the digit equal to 13, not divisible by 3, then the 175 not divisible by 3. The last restriction is that between 12 square and 13 square. 12 square 144, 13 square 169. Therefore, only the D 165 between the 12 square and the 13 square. Therefore, the answer is D. Number 12. If n plus 1999 divided by 2 equal to next 1, what's the value of n? Solve this equation. Equation both sides times 2. So n plus the 19 99 equals -1 times 2, -2. N equal to, bring 1999 to another side, change the number sign. -2 minus 1999 equal to -2001. So the answer is A. Number 13. The expression n factorial means the product of the positive integer from 1 to n. For example, 5 factorial equals 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. The value of the 6 factorial minus 4 factorial is 6 factorial, that's the 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, minus 4 factorial is the 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 6 factorial, that's the 30 times 420 times 6, that's the 720. Minus, so the 4 times 3, 12 times 2, 24, equal to 696. Therefore, the answer is E. Number 14. ABC is an isosceles triangle in which angle A equals 92 degrees. CB is extended to the point D. What is the size of the angle ABD? Angle ABD is the exterior angle of the triangle ABC. So exterior angle equals the sum of the opposite two angles. That's the 92 plus the C. Now we need to calculate C because this is the isosceles triangle. So that means the AB equals the AC. Also, angle ABC equals the angle ACB. That means the sum of the interior angle is 180. That's the 180 equals the 92 plus base 2 angle ABC and ACB is the equal to angle C. 2 angles C equal to 88 and angle C equal to the 44. So angle ABD equals 92 plus C, 92 plus 44 equal to 136. Therefore, the answer is D. Number 15. The graph shown at the right indicates the time taken by 5 people to travel various distances. On average, which person traveled the fastest? The question asks on average which person traveled the fastest. That's the compare the speed. So speed equals distance over time. So speed of the Allison equal to Allison traveled 1 kilometer, used 20 minutes. That's the 0.05 kilometer per minute. Speed of the Bina equal to distance, still the 1 kilometer, and the time is the 50. That's the 0.02 kilometer per minute. Speed of the Curtis equal to distance is the 3, time is 30 minutes. That's the 1/10, 0.1 kilometer per minute. As speed of the D equal to distance is the 5, but time is the 50 minutes. Still the 1/10, that's the 0.1. Now the speed of the Emily equal to distance is the 5 kilometer. Distance is 5 kilometer. Time is the 20. That's the 1/4 is the 0.25. So the Emily traveled per minute is the 0.25 kilometer. She is the farthest, so the answer is E. Number 16. In the set of 5 numbers, the average of 2 of the numbers is 12, and the average of the other 3 numbers is 7. The average of all 5 numbers is average equal to sum of the number divided by number of number. Therefore, sum of the number equal to the average times number of the numbers. First, that's the 2 of the numbers. Average is 12. Number of number is the 2. They equal to 24. And the other 3 number average is the 7 times 3. That's the 21. So average of the 5 number equals sum. First, the 2 sum is the 24. The other 3 sum is the 21 divided by number of numbers. That's the 45 divided by 5 equal to 9. So the answer is C. Number 16. In the subtraction question, 1957 minus A9 equal to 18 B8. The sum of the digits of the A plus B is. Look at this subtraction. One's digit 7 cannot minus 9, so we break down the 1, the tens, to the 10 ones. So 17 minus 9 gave us 8. And the 19, first 2 digit to be the 15. That means we break the 100 to the 10 tenths. So 14 minus A equal to B. Bring the negative A to another side. A plus B equals the 14. A plus B equal to 14. That's the question. A plus B, that's the 14. So the answer is B. Number 18. The equilateral triangle has sides of 2x and x plus 15. The perimeter of the triangle is. This is equilateral triangle. All the 3 sides are equal, so 2x equal to x plus 15. Bring the x to the right side, so that's the 2x minus x equal to 15. That means x equals the 15. So side is the 2x, that's the 30, or x plus the 15. Still 15 plus 15, 30. So side length is the 30. The perimeter equals the 30 times 3. 3 equal lengths equals the 90. The answer is C. Number 19. In a traffic study, a survey of 50 moving cars is done, and it is found that 20% of these contain more than one person. Of the cars containing only one person, 60% of these are driven by women. Of the cars containing just one person, how many were driven by men? Total survey is the 50 moving cars. 20% of these contain more than one person. So the contain the one person is the 1 minus 20%. That's the driven by the one person. That means the 1 minus 20%, that's the 80%, contain just the one person. That's the total equal to 50 times 80%. Percent cancel 20 equal to 40 cars. 40 cars are containing one person. In these 40 cars, 60% are driven by women. So how many percent driven by men? 1 minus 60%. That's the 40% driven by the men. 40% of the 40. That's the times 40% times 40. Percentage cancel the 20 equal to 16. That means 16 cars are driven by men, so the answer is 16. Number 20. A game is played on the board shown. In this game, a player can move 3 places in any direction, up, down, right, or left, and then can move 2 places in a direction perpendicular to the first move. If a player starts as the S, which position on the board, P, Q, R, T, or W, cannot be reached through any sequence of the move. Start from the S, we go up 3 positions, 1, 2, 3, and then perpendicular 2 places. We reach the P, so P can be reached. From the P, we go another 3 positions, 1, 2, 3, and then perpendicular to W. W can be reached. From W, we go the step 1, 2, 3, because they said I need the direction. So then go perpendicular 1, 2. Now we reach the Q. Q not our answer. It can be reached. Now from the S we go the 1, 2, 3. Then we go up 2 positions. We can reach the R. So only the position on the board is the T, cannot be reached. So the answer is D. Number 21, the sum of 7 consecutive positive integers is always. So 7 consecutive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we light the median. So the consecutive number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We let the median be the x. That's the middle number. So the next number x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. Left number x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. So sum of the 7 consecutive numbers, sum, add them together, plus, 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 equal to 7x, all positive. So that's the 7x. And the negative 3 cancel positive 3, negative 2 cancel positive 2, negative 1 cancel positive 1. So the sum of the 7 consecutive number is the 7x. It's always the multiple of the 7. So the answer is B. Number 22, in the diagram AC equals CB equals 10, where AC and CB are each the diameter of the small equal semicircle. The diameter of the large semicircle is AB. In traveling from A to B, it is possible to take one of two paths. One path goes along the semicircular arc from A to B. Second path goes along the semicircular arcs from A to C and then along the semicircular arc from C to B. The difference in length of these two paths is. Let's label the first, the AC, that's the 10. And the CB is the 10. So one path is along the semicircle from A to B. We just need to figure out what's the circumference of the circle. So circle circumference equal to pi times diameter. That's the half circle, so that's the divided by 2. So the pi diameter for the AB is the big circle, the diameter, that's the 20. And the denominator is the 2, cancel 2, that's the 10 pi. That's the from the A to B along the half circle. The second pass is from the A to C and then from the C to B. These two the circle is identical, it's the same. So we just need to figure out the full circle, the circumference. Circumference pi d equal to diameter of the smaller semicircle is the 10. That's the 10 pi. So the difference between the two paths, that's the 10 pi. That's the big arc AB minus AC arc and C to B arc. That's the 10 pi equal to 0. So the answer is E. Number 23. Kellen writes down all of the integers from 1 to 1000 that have 4 as the sum of their digits. If A over B is the fraction of these numbers that are prime, then A plus B is. Sum of the digit is the 4 can be 0 plus the 4. So 4 can be also the 1, 1, 2, or the 2, 2. Or the 0, we can add the 0, 2 plus 2 plus 0. And also, they can be the 3 plus 1. So, the ones digit, the sum of the digits is the 4, it's just the 4. The 2 digit, that's the 13. And 22, 2 plus 2, and 31, that's all. For the 3 digit, can be then 40, or the 2 digit. For the 3 digit is the 1, 0, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 1, 3, 0. For the 2, start with the 2, 2, 0, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0. Start with the 3, 3, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0. And start with the 4, that's the 400. Total 15 numbers. Because the A over B, the prime number fraction. Fraction always equals the expected over all. All the number is the 15. We put the 15 in the denominator. How many of the 15 are prime? That's expected. So 13 is the prime. 31 is the prime. So 103, if it is the prime number, we check the prime numbers. It's not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, because the sum of the 103 is the 4. Not divisible by 5, one's digit, not 0 and 5. Not divisible by 7. Next, the prime number is 11. 11 square is the 121 greater than 103. The 103 is the prime. So 121 is the 11 square. 130 even. 202, 211. 211 cannot divisible by 2. Sum of the digit is the 4, so not divisible by 3. Not divisible by 5, one's digit is the 1, not divisible by 7. And 11, it's not divisible by 11. Number divisible by 11 must the first number minus the second plus the third is divisible by 11, but 2 minus 1 plus 1 equal 2, not divisible by 11. And for the 13, 211, not divisible by 13. And the 17 square is the 289, is greater than 211. So that's the 211 is the prime. 220, even number, not prime, 301. 3 and 1, not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, and not divisible by 5, but it's divisible by 7. 301 divided by 7 equals the 43. So 301, not the prime. So 310, 400, not the prime. So the total prime number is the 4. So A over B is the 4 over 15. That's the fraction of the prime number. The question asks the A plus B equal to 4 plus the 15 equal to 19. So the answer is E. Number 24, Raymond's financial institution published a list of service charge as shown in the table. For her first 25 transactions, she uses auto debit 3 times as often as writes the check. She also writes as many checks as she makes cash withdrawals. After the 25 transaction, she begins to make a single transaction. What is the smallest number of transactions she needed to make so that her monthly services charge will exceed $15.95 all-in-one fee? She writes the auto debit 3 times as often as the check. If the check he writes X times, auto debit will be the 3X. And also, she writes as many checks as the makes cash withdrawal. So cash withdrawal, same as the check, that's the X. So the total of this one, that will be the X plus 3X plus the X. That's the total, the transaction times. They told us the first 25 transaction. So that's equal to 25. 5x equal to 25. X equal to 5. That means in the first transaction, so checks, that's the 0.5 plus 0.60 times 3. The 3 times the checks. And then cash withdrawal, same as the tax, that's the 0.45. Because he used the 5 times, so we times 5. That's equal to 13.75. The total all-in-one fee is the 15 and 95. 15.95 minus 13.75 equal to 2.20. So the difference still have the $2.20. Because she wanted the smallest number of the transaction, so must use the expensive auto debit. Auto debit is the 1 time is the 0.60 to exceed 2.20. So times 4 gave us the 2.40. Already exceed the 2.20. So the total number of the transaction, the first 25 plus the 4, that's the single transaction. 25 plus 4, that's the total transaction. That's the smallest number of transactions she need. That's the 29. So the answer is A. Number 25. Four identical isosceles triangles border a square of side 6 cm as shown. When the four triangles are folded up, they meet at a point to form a pyramid with the square base. If the height of the pyramid is the 4 centimeter, the total area of the full triangle and the square is. Let's draw the pyramid. The square side is the 6 centimeter, and the height of the pyramid. Height is from the vertex to the center of the square. So from here we do parallel to the side, the front side. Now this height is the 4. So the side length of the square is the 6. Half of this from center to the side is the 3. The height of the triangle now is here is the x. Use the Pythagorean. So 3 square plus the 4 square equal to x square. If you know Pythagorean triple, definitely x is the 5. If you are not familiar, just do the math. 9 plus 16 equal to x squared. That's the 25 equals x squared. X equal to 5. Now x is the height of the triangle. So the base is the 6. The height is the 5. So the triangle area equals the 6 times 5 divided by 2. Total has the full triangle times 4 plus square area. Square area is side length square is the 6 square. Cancel 2. That's the 60 plus 6 square, 36. That's the 96. So the total surface area is the 96. So the answer is C.